This might be one of the most insane LS-based engines I have ever seen, but it's not for the reasons you might think, and I'm pretty sure you've never heard of it. In the world of modern hot rodding, it's easy to see why the LS swap has become such a thing. Given both the ability to have pretty large displacement and their power potential in a relatively small package is pretty tempting for pretty much everyone. As a point of comparison, this is an LS engine next to one of my beloved Coyote engines. As you can see, the LS is not only bigger in terms of displacement, but in overall volume, it's significantly smaller. However, that may be one of the reasons people love these engines. However, the primary reason people love the LS platform is the relative performance you can get out of them for a similarly low cost. And not to mention, there are few things in this world better than hearing an LS with a big ass cam in it at idle. So with that out of the way, let's just say hypothetically you're a huge fan of the LS platform, but 8 cylinders isn't really enough for you. And most would consider that to be somewhat of a problem. However, in terms of LS-based engines, you're kind of spoiled for choice. There are V12s out there. In fact, one of them powered the Riddler winner this year, and even GM themselves made a 16-cylinder variant using the LS as a base. Which brings me to the star of today's show, the XR10, and don't you worry, at the end of this video we will have a sound clip of what this behemoth monster picture of American insanity actually sounds like. Spoiler alert, it's quite good. As for the specs of this thing, well, we don't have time to go over everything. If you want that detail, I'll put a picture listing all of it down in the comments below. But here are some of the highlights. The bore is 4 1/8 inches wide, the stroke is 4 inches long, and the compression is 12.5 to 1. And when you apply some math to all of that, that means displacement is 534 cubic inches. But if that's still not enough for you, this thing can go all the way up to 634 cubic inches. And if you happen to live in a country that couldn't even begin to comprehend the existence of such an engine, that's about 10.4 liters. And circling back to the compression for a second, because I know some of you are thinking it, the 12.5 to 1 compression, yeah, that's pretty damn high when it comes to LS-based engines. As for the heads themselves, they're based on the LS7, and when you take all of that attention to detail applied to the custom designed parts, including the intake manifold, because you can't exactly go down to AutoZone and pick up a manifold for your V10 LS, the end result makes 1,003 horsepower at 8,000 RPM. And peak torque comes in at 6,300 RPM and is 756 foot-pounds. So not only are the brilliant lunatics behind this engine taking it to SEMA this year, they're also in the not too distant future going to actually be selling it as a crate engine.